Up next, we have somebody who's also going to be a really awesome old person. I can already tell. Please give it up for Melly Kazel.
Hello, I'm very excited to be here helping support local charities. I'm very excited. That's my main reason for being here. My second reason is I get to show up my sister just a little bit. Anybody out here have a sister? Yeah? Are you competitive with your sister? Yeah, a little bit. My sister and I are very competitive. We would always compete to see who could be the most helpful in the household. So my mom would say, "Come do the dishes," and we would rush to see who could do the most dishes while our other two sisters were out having fun. And the last time I went to visit my sister, I decided, to help put away the dishes, to be very helpful. And then my sister reorganized all the dishes that I put away, just to show that she was a little bit more helpful. So I decided that's fine. She can be the one who helps people, and I'll be the one who tells dumb jokes. I'm okay with that. But today, I'm here helping raise money for local charities, and also telling my dumb jokes. Ha-ha! I win! My sister and I often like to describe our relationship as the Minnesota-Wisconsin accents, because the Wisconsin accent kind of sounds like Minnesota's little sister with a lisp. And when the United States first started, Minnesota made a lot of great cheese. They made so much great cheese, it was delicious and everybody loved it. And then Wisconsin said, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna supply the most cheese in the entire United States just to show you up." And Minnesota kept her cool, and she said, "You know what, little sis? I'm just glad you're following your bliss." And then she decided to branch out and start her own football team, and they would be the Minnesota Vikings for a tough and powerful football team. And then Wisconsin said, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna start my own football team too, and our mascot is gonna be cheese. And we're gonna win way more games than your football team." And at this point, Minnesota lost it, and she said, "Oh my God. Why do you have to copy everything I do? I just want to do my own thing." And Wisconsin said, "Oh yeah? Well, I don't copy everything you do. At least my state doesn't smell like a giant cow fart." Thank you. But what neither one of them realized is that by constantly being in competition, they've always been pushing each other to be better. And both of their states smell like a giant cow fart. Though there are a couple charities here tonight that I really wanted to touch on. They caught my eye. Dementia Support Northwest, amazing cause, right? Fantastic. I feel it is the perfect segue into talking about how my grandparents decided to ruin a Verizon employee's day and buy smartphones. So for some background on my grandparents, my grandpa once said to me, "I would rather die alone in the tundra than buy a smartphone." And then he learned that he could use the Googles, as he calls it, to find all the answers to his crossword puzzle questions. And he changed his mind immediately. So at 8 in the morning on a Saturday, my grandparents rolled into the local Verizon store, and all the employees immediately went, "Rock, paper, scissors, damn it!" And the loser came out, but he was very nice, and he said, "All right, I have to tell you off the bat, we don't have any flip phones. But I could probably get you something with a keypad that you could still use." And my grandpa said, "None of that. We want iPhones." And the Verizon employee realized these were going to be his only two customers for the rest of the day. And he was trying to show him how to use all the features, right, to swipe and get to the home screen. But my grandparents just figured out the VCR. So this is very new for them. And my grandpa's doing that thing. He does it, my mom does it, where they're just hitting the screen with one finger so hard they might break it. And he's going, "I can't. It's not recognizing me. It's not working. I think it thinks I'm dead." And my grandma goes, "Oh, he's such a joker. He's kidding. Let me try." And she takes it and she goes, Oh my God, does it think we're dead? And then the Verizon employee, he gets them to the counter, and he has shown them how to get to the home screen and make a call, which is the best that he could do. And they're about to leave, and my grandpa says, "Wait, can you show me how to do a memoji?" And the Verizon employee says, "What?" And my grandpa says, "It's that thing where it's your facial expressions and your voice, but it's coming out of the face of a dinosaur. Because I want to send my granddaughter a message where I'm going, rah, 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 rah." And the Verizon employee looks at his boss and he goes, "This is my 2 weeks' notice." But my grandpa and I, we do only communicate using the emojis because he tried to FaceTime me once, as my grandparents do, and he said, "Hello?" And I said, "Grandpa, you can move it further from your face." And he said, "I got it. Hello?" And I said, "All right, I'm just going to see the corners of your eyes today. How are you doing, Grandpa?" And he said, "I'm good." Oh my God, whoa. Oh my God. And I said, "Grandpa, are you okay?" And he said, "The FaceTime is making me motion sick. We're going to have to find another way to communicate." And he hung up. So now, every day I get a new emoji from my grandpa that typically he sends me while I'm in the middle of Target, and I play aloud, and they sound something like this. "I love you so much. I hope you're eating all your fruits and vegetables like an omnivorous dinosaur. I love you." And I've decided, because I don't get embarrassed anymore because I do comedy, that the middle of the Target is the perfect place to respond to these messages. So I'm just there with my phone. "I love you too, Grandpa. I am eating my fruits and vegetables. I miss you." And then when I looked back up from my phone, my boyfriend was just gone. I haven't seen him since. I hope he's okay. Another charity I really wanted to touch on that caught my eye was animals as natural therapy. How cool is that, right? How cool is that to have animals that could do that for people? Because I have 3 dogs, and they're not about to support anyone. If anything, I need support from being with them. My first dog, his name is Bean, and he is a purebred Boston Terrier, so naturally he has a million problems. And I do voices for all my animals, and he's Scottish. He's a little Scottish dog because he fancies himself a warrior of chasing the ball. And he'll run around, but sometimes when he moves in any direction, he will break a nail, which is the greatest pain that anyone could ever face. And you'd think that'd be it for his problems, but he also has one of those smush dog faces. So sometimes when he's eating, he'll suck a dog food nugget into his nose, so I have to blow into his nose so it'll shoot back out his mouth. Yeah. So he's just over there. And I come in, "It's okay, Bean. Breathe." And then finally it shoots back out and he goes, "Thank you for your service to me nostrils." That's my first dog. My second dog, his name is Sydney. And he's a pit bull Great Dane, and he sounds like this because he has a lot of anxiety. And he is allergic to existing. So, for example, if he eats potatoes, he gets hives. If he eats poultry, he gets hives. If he is bit by a bug, he gets hives. If he sees a fly, he gets hives. If there is dust around him, he gets hives. If he gets too anxious, he gets hives. And then sometimes when we give him his medicine for the hives, he also gets hives. Thank you. And then my third dog, her name is Maggie, and she is a border collie. So she makes me feel stupid at least once a day. And have you ever had that moment where you walk into a room and you forget what you were going to do in that room? Right? You forget? Yeah. So what this dog likes to do is when I walk into a room I forget I was going to do, she likes to go up and nudge the water glass that I've forgotten there after already having gotten myself another one. And she looks at me as if to say, I am shocked that you're the one who is taking care of me. Thank you for having me. It's been great.